Well, I think we might have an automotive theme going this time. So get your motor running and head out on the highway, because look at this one. Yes, indeed. What have we found? Wow! And while we're talking automotive, just gave a little signal enough to make me look down. G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. No, I haven't got a new piercing. My dangly downy bit is in fact the old DJI mic. If I just wear it on my jacket, it gets noises, so I've been told. So, yeah, I'm scared stiff of losing the thing. Anyway, apart from that, where are we? Wow! Funnily enough, we're out in a rubbishy dump area. I was out in this area last time and we found that weight plug thing. And I had the Legend with the 6-inch coil. Well, today, I went for a walk around and I found this great spot. Oh, there's old glass. There's probably going to be the chance of rubber stoppers and stuff like that we'll find. We should... Yeah, I reckon we might find a little bit of silver today with any luck. The morning is a bit fresh, as you can tell, but it should warm up. I'm actually out with the Triple Score. Yes, the Nokta Triple Score with the SC24. So that's their smallest coil that they run on the score, on the Triple Score. I'm going to see how I go with it. I'm going to first run with the ferrous zone blocked off, so the F setting. If it gets too much for me, I'm going to go into a custom setting, which, you know, I think it's 33 and below I've taken out, or something very similar to that anyway. But enough yabba from me. We've got some great area to cover, so let's get out there. There's the ute there. I'm heading that way into the sun. But as you walk into the sun, I don't know why it is. It's a phenomenon that seems to happen to me, is that I tend to always walk, wherever the sun is, I walk into it. In doing so, if I don't fall over, you get to see all the glinting glass looking back at you. So, I didn't realise this was here. We've got old blue glass, we've got some crockery, we've got some green glass, clear glass. Anyway, I got a very, very light signal. Now, with the Triple Score, because I'm going to be running in a rubbishy area, I have my recovery speed on 5. So it goes from 1 to 5. So it's the quickest recovery. It doesn't go as deep as a lower recovery. Okay, no worries. I get a signal. It was an 1819. And I've dug that. I go, well, that's nice, mate. What is it? Well, it was probably 2-3 inches down. And it's that. And that actually is a lace holder off a boot. So the old boots, you know, you had your eyes and then they were like Doc Martens, if you like, and then the lace went into these lace holders. So they're off an old pair of boots. But that's pretty cool. Like, that's a very small target. It's well, it'll be brass more than likely. Copper alloy we'll get away with. So it's just a little thing. But interesting little piece of history. We found it. There it is. I don't know what else we'll find in this pile of stuff, but there's certainly potential here, and I haven't even got down to where I want to be. Anyway, we'll keep moving, but that's not a bad little find. Well, it didn't take me long, did it? I'm into full custom mode. So there we go. So is it 32 and below? I've notched out. Yep, still running at 5 recovery speed. I got this signal. And I've dug up this. There we go. Why wouldn't you dig up a handle off an old car? Oh, square shaft and all. Yep. Yes, I was starting to get just a lot of little minery targets that, were only little bits of rubbish, funnily enough, in a dump site. So, and, I filled that in. Yes, it is a dump site. It doesn't mean you need to be disrespectful. Fill in your holes. It's all fine. But yeah, we've got a great area to play in here. And it goes all the way over there where it's glinting in the sunlight. All the way. And also all the way down that way as well. Oh, we've just hit paradise. Well, I just put everything away, got myself all ready, stood up, took a swing. Is that a penny? It's certainly an insistent dig. Actually, let's just go straight in because it wasn't very deep. I'll go in with the acupoint. Oh, stuff mucking around. I thought it was shallower. That's funny. So, no, it's not a penny. Obviously, I don't know the difference between a copper gasket and a penny. That's a bad thing, isn't it? Anyway, you'll expect to find stuff like this in a dump site, but yeah, it's an old gasket. Anyway, we will keep going. Alrighty, I didn't spot this until the detector ran over it. Wherever it is. There we go. Nice signals, good solid. And if we go down, can anyone see it? Can you see it? Oh, I think we're seeing it now. What? And may we ask, what bit of clockcoggery is this? That's a good bit of clockcoggery, actually. Yeah, I might take that one for Andrea, I think. Yep. If you're going to find a clock cog, that's a very nice one to find with an interesting bit attached. Anyway, on we go. Once you start to slow down, you're swinging, you're looking where your coil's going, you just start to see other bits and pieces lying around. So this is the part of dump larking that I really, really like. Because we see stuff like this. And it's a shame this one's broken. There we go. Oh! Yep. Angus and Robertson. So that's an ink bottle. Shame that one's broken. Probably, I don't know, well, when I say not that old, it's probably 10s, 20s, something like that. Yeah, I suppose it's 100 years old, isn't it? Yeah, that someone's eventually thrown out. Shame it's broken. But yeah, there's all sorts of interesting bits and pieces. Oh, Is this part of a ballast tank? Look at the rivets on those. Ooh, do love me a good Victorian rivet, I do. Yeah, that's part of a ballast tank. It's beautiful, thick steel. Yeah, so you're just slowly mooching around. You swing, you know. Even that's nice. There we go. The bottom of some sort of plate that's broken, but that's a pretty design, you know, if you did some sort of glass mosaic and had that. Oh, where are we? Had that in there? That's pretty. You find all sorts of stuff out here. It's not just rubbish and yuck. It's interesting and all sorts. Now, if people do find these and they wonder what they are, they're old batteries, just by the way. So yeah, you can get them in all sorts of sizes. Yeah, here's a piece of muck metal. Oh, geez, that's pretty big and thick and chunky, isn't it? And a concrete pillow. What else would you find in the rubbish heaps, hey? And here's something I told you, you know, you look around while you're detecting and everything like that. And I wondered whether we would find one of these. There we go. An old vulcanised stopper, so Lowry. 39, is that 1939? I don't know. But these are the old screws that used to go into the tops of bottles as a cork. Corker of a find, I hear you say? Yes, indeed it is. Anyway, we will keep going. I got a very insistent 5153. Oh. I do believe. Yep, that's what it was, all buried. And it's that. That is a bloody big chunk of lead. Wow. That would make someone's scrap bucket very heavy, or heavier than what it should be. Yeah, big chunk of lead. There we go. Now this is going to be interesting. I got a signal. I dug down. It was something big and steely. I've dug it out, and it's this tin. Okay, that's all fine. But look inside it. So there's been stuff put in it before it was dumped. Now, I'm interested. Ooh! Look at that. Are we going to call whole bottle? It's very... Alright. Well, that's cool. What sort of bottles are these going to be? Oh, cool as. Good. Looks like a plain one. But, it's a shame about the bloody top being chipped. But you don't often get a whole bottle coming out. So that's cool. What's this? Oh, that's a glass. That is glass. Vially thing. I don't know what they're from. That's very, very thin and fragile. What else have we got? Oh yeah. Well, that's interesting. It is a screw top, but nice flat edge. It's not a completely smoothy round one. Is there anything else in our little pot of interest? Oh yes, there is. There we go. That's an ink bottle. Oh, that's as cool as. Yeah, they're only screw tops, but still, it's a great find. And we've got this little one. Now, you know me and the little bottles that are cork tops. Yeah, I think because that one's come from where it's come from, that might find a way into a pouch. Well, there you go. So, we got that as our signal. And we got all of those, there we go, we got all of those as our buy finds. So that's very, very cool. Very happy with all that. Yeah, amazing what you can find. And yeah, here we are, as I said, we're in a dump. And just the joy that you can get from going slow and mooching about everywhere. Glorious morning. It is starting to warm up now, so I can get rid of a couple of layers. But yeah, brilliant find. I'm just down here. I ran over that. That's an old compass. If you still see the marks in there? Yep. Old school compass. There you go. They probably don't use these anymore. Marvellous amount of things you can do with the compass. Anyway, I also found that too. I meant to bring my ultraviolet light torch down with me, but I forgot to. Maybe when I go up for smoke, I'll bring it back. That's the potential for being uranium glass. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, I just got a one-way signal. It was 35. I gave it a kick. Scraped the ground. And I haven't found one of these for ages. So, hello, Crouch. The surfing prospector. If no one's been over and seen Crouch's channel, go over. He's a top bloke. Should be down in the triangle soon, so he says. That is an amber stopper. I've not found one of these before. Now, being amber, are we going to say that that was in the top of a poison bottle? Who knows? But that's a cool find. Again, dump larking, byproducts. We dig a bloody tin and out comes bottles. We do a boot scrape for something and out comes an amber stopper. I just love this game. It's not for everyone. It'll drive you crazy. Not that that matters too much. Anyway, well, we will take that because that can go into the stopper collection. And yeah, we'll keep going. Brilliant find. Little 34, 35 signal. Little quick dig. Yep. There we go. An Excelsior button. Funnily enough, these are some of the worst quality ones actually. Very thin. They do break. But it is a 4-hole button nonetheless. Maria, there's your your 4-bowler. 4-bowl button. Yep, that's it. Anyway, so actually, now there's a good opportunity. If you want to listen to a channel that's got a very infectious laugh to it, might I suggest you go over, and we'll put that over there so that Viv can put the thing over there, go over to Are You Digging It? In the UK, Steve and Maria. She has one of the most infectious laughs that you could find, especially when it comes to a 4-bowler. Anyway, we will keep going. Well, close to going to Smoko. What have we found? Well, that looks cool, doesn't it? Wow, it is a dinky toy. Made in England by Meccano Limited. I didn't know that. Oh, that's as cool as all get out. No rubbers, but the wheels are still there. Oh, well, I didn't know they were made by Meccano. There you go. And I got a piece of Meccano last time I was out here. Huh. Oh, well, there you go. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, very happy with that. Alrighty, off we go. That's funny. I can find them in Canberra. I can find them in Victoria. There we go. Did they give a good signal? Alright, on we go. Well, I think I'm really getting the signal that it's time to stop for smoko. When you look around, I just spotted that. Oof. There we go. Another little viley bottley thing. Screw cap, not that old, but still in good nick. Huh. Marvellous what you can find. Oh, when I had my smoko, went and got my black light. Now, I have spotted in amongst all the glass that should be a piece of what they call Vaseline glass. This might be citron glass, but it's in the same mouldy shape. Moulding shape, I should say. Now, I've just had an idea. Let's do this. We'll turn away from the sun. Now, there's my bag where I keep my camera. Right, there's the bit of stuff. Now, black light. You ready? Ho 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 ho. That's got uranium in it. So how cool's that, hey? There it is. And there it arcs up. Well, whoa, she's slipping a bit. There, look at how much it's glowing. I'll take that home. Yeah, just thought I'd show you that. Always interesting to, put it back to the light now, to carry the black light with you. I've already found one piece of depression uranium glass, if you like. But yeah, we've got a little bottle that Viv puts coloured glass in. I reckon when we have a black light on at home and the little jar lights up, that'll be cool to be in there. Anyway, I'll keep going. I got a big 51, 52, and then it jumped up to 57. And I dug it. I've actually even had a little bit of a clean of it. Wow! For all you motoring fans, there you are. Ford. Made in, and that looks for all the world like it's going to be England. Maybe? No, maybe not. I thought I had that worked out. Anyway, someone may well be able to say where it is. No, the A and the N are around the wrong way. Dyslexia's kicking in. Anyway, it's made in somewhere. So, someone of knowledge will be able to say what that's off. I take it it's off a wheel hub. Anyway, there you go. Ford nonetheless. We've got that part right. We'll keep going. And while we're talking automotive, just gave a little signal enough to make me look down. And there is what I found. Oh, how cool is that? That's a spark plug. And that's an Edison. There you go, made in USA. Split Dorf. Albonite. So whatever that ran in, who knows? Reading a book about Henry Ford, Thomas Edison actually made him a hydro plant for his property, I think from memory. So yeah, there is where the spark would be. So yeah, that's a cool find. Yes. Oops, actually, if we do that, it'll be better for you. There you go. Cool little find. Very brilliant man was young Thomas Edison. Anyway, we will keep going. Well, playing in a dump site, you can get back what you think you may well have lost. Yep. We'll take that one. Well, I think we might have an automotive theme going this time. So get your motor running and head out on the highway, because look at this one. So I got that. Well, you're not going to ignore it, are you? And I've hoiked it out of the dirt. Oh, hang on a moment. There we go. I'm trying to bloody... Oh, I can't follow that anymore. Alright, back we come. Alright, it's not aeronautical. Where were we? Oh, that's right, we were down here. I thought, oh! You know, flicked it out, got it back with the coil. I haven't touched it. I can guess very heavily what that is. And I can hear some of you, yeah, I can hear you, I can hear you screaming. Yes, indeed. We have an enamelled Chevrolet badge. Oh, how's that? Awesome. My great-grandfather, on my dad's side, who I seem to take after as far as tools and so forth goes, he had a 1937 Chevy Sloper that he used to drive to wherever he went to build houses. That is as absolute cool as all get out. I am really, really happy with that. Like that, they knew how to make badges back in the day. Oh geez, that one's cabinet worthy, that one. That's bloody awesome. Wow. That was not on my list of things to find this morning when I was having breakfast. But it can stay there quite nicely. Oh, I'm bloody pleased with that. That's an absolute ball terror. Wow. Alright, moving on. Oh, that's it folks. Day's over. Thanks for coming out with us. Certainly would have been a bit lonely without you. And of course, you're there as my backup when other people catch me talking to myself, or looks like talking to myself in the bush. Well, we found some bits and pieces. Nothing excessively magnificent to write home about. We did get that pot with all the bottles in it. That was pretty cool. Very happy with that. And our last whole banger, pal. The Chevy badge. That was a cracker of a find. I found a couple of car badges over my times, but oh geez, those old enamel ones, they just look really good. So I wouldn't know what it was off, but I know it was off a Chevrolet or a Chevy. Whether that one was actually driven to the levee, we may never know. But anyway, we drop one of these videos every Saturday night at 6:30 our time. Come on over and like, share and subscribe. Comment. Do all the things to make a channel grow. Speaking of which, we have memberships if you'd like to support the channel. That would be great. We also have a little old shop that you could go and visit because the links will be in the description below. So, what do I say next? Yes, that's right. Find a darker spot so I don't blow out. There we go. Keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. And oh yes, I'll catch you next time.